PureVitaLifestyle.com. How are you doing today? I wanted to share with you today an experience that I had last night. I've just started attending a meditation temple, the Kwan School of Zen. It's a Buddhist practice, Korean Buddhist practice of meditation. It's all exceptionally new to me. I really, this was my second class last night, and it was fascinating. I thoroughly enjoyed it. They start the evening with a half an hour of chanting, and then there's a half an hour of silence. And there was a gentleman last night who's actually from Korea, he's not a monk, but he certainly has practiced, I believe he said, over 60 years. He was incredible. And he shared some of his experiences with us. He's here just on a short stay in Canada and learning the English and then heading back to Korea. And he attends these retreats in Korea at the temple a couple of times a year, and he goes for a week of silence. And he was sharing that when he first started, you know, the pain that he felt with kneeling and being in a particular position to meditate was excruciating on his legs and his knees in particular. And but he kind of hung in there and got through it. And at the end of the week of the meditation, he said he didn't sleep for 7 days. And that was kind of wild. But it was a fascinating evening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And like I say, I plead ignorance. I don't know a lot about the practice itself. I'm just getting to meet the people and getting to start the practice and getting to understand what they do and how they do it. And so the teacher had suggested that when we meditate, to continually ask ourselves, who am I? Who am I? And if we go into that deeply enough and for long enough, it's interesting because apparently the answers take a long time to come. And he has had the experience that he truly now gets and feels as if he's part of the universe. So he's the same as nature, same as the birds, same as the plants, same as the trees, same as the sky. So basically, the shared consciousness of which we all are a part of. There was a gentleman at the end of the session who went to speak to the teacher, and he said to him that he's suffering right now, and he didn't expand into what he's suffering from, whether it was health-related issues, family issues, career, whatever. And he asked the teacher, if he were to continue to meditate, would he find some solace in that? Would he find some peace, and would he find some resolve? Would it actually, fix the problem that he's enduring? And he seemed, quite concerned about it. The teacher encouraged him that it would be definitely beneficial. And I was just struck I just kept having these thoughts running through my mind, and it wasn't my place to speak to this gentleman at all, but I kept thinking about all the, our thoughts, our perceptions, what we perceive creates our experience. And, the saying, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. I wanted to reach out to this man and suggest that to him. So I found it really interesting. I think we're also connected, and even in being connected through, the beauty of who we are and the gifts of who we are in terms of the love in which we were created and reflected, and the love in which we owe to ourselves and owe to share with others. I mean, we're all connected by the parts that don't feel so good either. We tend to all have that same common bond. And I'm really starting to see that a lot more at this point in my life, where, so many of us, I think, have the same fears. We have the same concerns. We have the same worries. We have the same self-doubt. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I am I doing well enough in my business? Is my relationship good enough? It just goes on and on. And so I think we all have a lot of fear, different levels, different realities, different things that bring those fears to us. And if we can ask for guidance, and if it's through meditation, just getting connected to that higher self of who we are, then, we will find some peace in that, and we will move towards love, and we will move away from fear, we'll move towards the light, and away from the dark, and as a whole, as a consciousness, as the entire planet, we keep sharing and keep practicing that, and it will expand in everybody's world. So pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Are there parts of your life where you're suffering? It could be on a small level. It could be to a small degree. It could be to a large degree. Are you looking at your life from a point of disadvantage? Are you looking at your life from, what sucks, what's not working, what you wish you had, what you wish you had done, what you wish you hadn't done? We have the ability to go beyond that. We have the ability to go beyond that. We have the ability to take our own thoughts every day and in every moment. And in every moment that we're not able to necessarily move forward and keep a positive thought or come from love instead of fear, we have the ability to ask for help. We can ask Spirit, we can ask God, we can ask the universe, we can ask for forgiveness and help pull us towards the light and away from fear. We can meditate, we can go deeper into ourselves and get connected to that higher level of consciousness and ask for guidance. And like I said, I'm the first to admit I'm definitely a rookie when it comes to meditation. I've only been meditating for about a year and a half, and I find it fascinating. It's certainly brought me a greater level of inner peace, understanding, great appreciation for myself. I've let go of a lot of fear. Actually, let go of a lot of fear. I have a long way to go, but I've let go of quite a bit of fear. And doubt, self-doubt, and misunderstanding. So I encourage you wholeheartedly to look into your life. Look into today. What areas of your life are you hesitating on? What areas of your life about yourself are you hesitant? Are you not fully aware and conscious and embracing the beauty of who you are? You were created in love. What's not to like about that? So I wish you a fabulous day. Check us out, purevitalife.com. I'm Nancy Battye. Thanks for listening.